Hello dear students, welcome to our YouTube channel Smart PTE Tricks. Today I am here in front of you with the good news that now we are starting our PTE online classes. If you are interested, then contact us on the numbers given below. And thanks for your love and support. Keep supporting.
Can your smartwatch detect when you are becoming sick? A new study indicates that this is possible. By following 60 people through their everyday lives, researchers found that smartwatches and other personal biosensor devices can help flag when people have colds and even signal the onset of complex conditions like Lyme disease and diabetes. Finally, the experimenters examined real insects. To see if leg adhesion might also play a role in the walking coordination of real flies, they put polymer drops on the flies' legs to cover their claws and adhesive pads, as if the flies were wearing boots, and watched what happened. The flies quickly began to use bipod-like leg coordination similar to the one discovered in the simulation. Over millions of years, retroviruses have been incorporated into our human DNA, where they today make up almost 10% of the total genome. A research group has now discovered a mechanism through which these retroviruses may have an impact on gene expression. This means that they may have played a significant role in the development of the human brain as well as in various neurological diseases. Babies born prematurely don't use their expectations about the world to shape their brains as babies born at full term do, important evidence that this neural process is important to development. The findings offer clues to the mystery of why otherwise healthy babies born prematurely face higher risk of developmental delays as they grow. In 6-month-old babies born at term, the portions of the brain responsible for visual processing respond not just to what the baby sees, but also to what the baby expects to see. Scientists have presented a prototype for a 3D bioprinter that can create totally functional human skin. This skin is adequate for transplanting to patients or for use in research or the testing of cosmetic, chemical, and pharmaceutical products. This new human skin is one of the first living human organs created using bioprinting to be introduced to the marketplace. It replicates the natural structure of the skin, with a first external layer. Analyzing campaign speeches is difficult because it often is hard to obtain transcripts of speeches. It is possible to generate reliable transcripts from video using automatic speech recognition (ASR) systems, when a speech took place in a quiet environment. But researchers opted not to use today's automated methods because they were likely to introduce errors in the noisy environment of campaign rallies.
Nell and his colleagues took to the Everglades at night, hunting for gators near and far from nests. You have to use a spotlight and you see the little demon eyes shining out of the marsh. They lassoed the gators, pulled them into the airboat, and took blood samples and body measurements. I wish you had mentioned Joaquin Phoenix because we are going to be hearing a lot about him this award season. And it's going to sound blasphemous, but he deserved an Academy Award for Gladiator even more than Russell Crowe. And the thing he and Casey Affleck pulled off with their I'm Still Here project is literally art transcending life. Shadows that are in plain view yet hidden, waiting to pounce on fear. Crawling silently among us. Releasing poisons of deceit and hatred for purity. Shadows that saw and grow in power. It's chaos on phone and consumes the world. The worst nightmares haunt us where we feel safest at home. Cloud seeding, a form of weather modification, is a way of attempting to change the amount of precipitation that comes from clouds. Cloud seeding is carried out by dispersing substances into the air, but it also occurs due to ice nucleates in nature, most of which are bacterial in origin. Japan is the world's calculator superpower. Japanese manufacturers have led sales of calculators for over 30 years in many countries. Even in the age of personal computers, calculators are still essential in accounting jobs. In addition, calculators with graphing capabilities have begun to be used in education. Whether salamander, frog, or toad, amphibians are some of the most diverse and far-flung animals on the planet. However, they're disappearing, and experts are worried since frogs are considered bellwethers for the environment. Their double life makes them unique. It's through their skin that they breathe and drink water because their skin is so permeable. A dramatic fireworks display can be the highlight of a summer. It also can provide a feast for the senses. Bright colors delight the eye. Thunderous booms and whistles surprise the ear. If you're close to the show, you can feel the pressure waves that ripple from each exploding shell. And folks downwind of the action can smell the burnt gunpowder that fueled each rocket, and perhaps even taste it in the air. Electric vehicles have arrived. With technology led by Tesla, and all of the world's major car manufacturers following along behind, electric vehicles are now a common sight on the roads of most developed countries. What produces these effects are familiar to neuroscientists: external light and dark signals that help set our daily or circadian rhythms, clock genes that act as internal timekeepers, and neurons that signal to one another through connections called synapses. But how these factors interact to freshen a brain once we do sleep has remained enigmatic. James Webb Space Telescope was specifically designed to observe this light, which comes from some of the oldest galaxies to take form. How did early stars and galaxies take shape? What about the cosmic material that is undetectable, known as dark matter? Is there evidence for it in the early eons of the universe? These are some of the perplexing and fascinating questions that astronomers can begin unraveling with Webb.
As we progress into the 21st century, communications are becoming faster and faster. Think of the millions of different media images you are bombarded with every day. It is as important now to be able to read and make sense of those images as it has been to be able to read ordinary text.
It seems that language appeared from nowhere since no other species has anything resembling human language. However, other animals do possess basic systems for perceiving and producing sounds that enable them to. These systems may have been in place before the appearance of language.